Well, good Saturday morning, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland, Michigan. Hopefully, your Saturday, seeing a fuzzy floating around in here. Hopefully, your Saturday's off to a good start. A little cloudy out, a little humid out, a little Canadian smoky out. It's like, I don't know, Jeff Spicoli pulled up from Canada and is opening a van up for all of us to enjoy. So, yeah, what a weird few days it's been. Weather-wise, we'll call it. Yes, the smoke can be considered weather, I suppose, but it's been an odd one, and I'm not getting my lawn mowed at all because of it. But hey, that's the way it works. So, but it's a nice weekend heading into the 4th of July, and hopefully you've got some good plans, and it involves barbecuing and enjoying, hopefully, the outside if we can dodge a couple of rainstorms here and there. But celebrate independence and record store day and record store independent ones. So, okay, a lot to get to today. Let's do a couple of quick hellos, though, and see if we can say hey real quick. Betty from Toledo, keeping cool, hopefully, as well. Good morning to you. And Steve, good morning to you, sir. And Paul Saginaw checking in. Hey, always nice to have Saginaw. Good morning to you. And Chuck saying good morning as well. And let's see. Oh, Jeff, the little village of Dundee. Nice little village it is down there. Thanks for being here, Jeff. And as always, for watching our vids. Okay, so few things to get to here, but I want to start off with a reminder of our schedule. This weekend, normal hours. We're here today, Saturday, and tomorrow, Sunday, per normal. Closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, per normal. So Tuesday, of course, being the 4th of July. But we're closed anyway, so that doesn't matter. Back at it again on Wednesday, the 5th. And then that week is going to be a normal week for us, the Wednesday through Sunday, the 9th. But then we are taking that next week off, not the next week, but the week after that off. So the week of the 12th will be closed on July 12th. Through the 18th. So that full week, we won't be here for the weekend or anything. Might do a live update. We'll see how that goes 2 weeks from today. But again, just mark your calendars just in case you're planning a trip this away and we're not here. Hate to have that happen. But again, the Wasteland will be closed July 12th through the 18th rather. We'll open back up on July 19th per normal. Now, this is actually going to work out pretty well. So the Taylor Swift release, which a lot of folks are clamoring for, is due for release on the 7th. Please remind me, we're going to talk about that in just a second again. Due for release on July 7th, so we'll be fine for that, hopefully. And then the Greta Van Fleet release is due for the 21st, so we'll be back in time for that. We're sandwiching a little time off in between all of those, so we'll get to that. Now, on to the Taylor Swift release. Oh, Gary says, hey, Gary, thanks for being here. We got word from our distributors that much like the last, whatever Taylor Swift release that was, they are considering this, they being the label and Taylor Swift's people, are considering this one to be a high security, I believe is what they called it. It's like we're smuggling state secrets and leaving them in a garage somewhere. So a high security release is what they're calling it, meaning that they're not going to ship it out until the very last minute to keep unscrupulous record stores from selling it a few hours early. So, and it's an album everybody's heard before, but not Taylor's version, mind you. Taylor's version's different. So it's going to be a toss-up whether or not they decide to send them to us so we get them on Thursday afternoon and sell them Friday, or if they ship them to show up on Friday, which means that we won't get them till 1 or 2, maybe 3 in the afternoon on Friday. So that's just the way it is with the 2-day shipping and the smaller stores. We're just going to have to see what happens. And I'll try to see if we can get them at least on Thursday. I promise not to sell Taylor Swift early. Just it's the way it is with some of these bigger artists. The high security stuff, they don't want people, and I understand, whatever, that's cool. They can do what they need to. Still waiting to see, but I'm expecting that we'll be okay on the Greta Van Fleet releases, reminding there's 2 different versions of that. We'll talk about that next week as well. So just if you're curious, check out our new release show dropping on our YouTube channel on Saturday afternoons, a little later in the afternoon today, after I put that together, talking about the following week's releases. And we'll touch on each of these as well, a little bit further there. Okay, we also, by the way, have a new business neighbor. Those of you who have very familiar with our store know that for the past year or so, we've had kind of an open space in what was originally our store back in 2017. But now we have a new neighbor moving in, and she is ready to open up very soon. It's called, and I'm going to get the name correct here, Amy. It's Creative Pilates. Creative, kind of with that nifty spelling. Sounds like it might be creative, but it's Creative Pilates. I'm told that that's a German pronunciation. So Amy is set to open up on Wednesday the 5th. So just next week, the day that we come back from our weekend, they're going to be opening up. You can look for Creative Pilates on Facebook and for their website as well. It's creativepilates.com, kind of spelled like that, but without all the extra umlauts. You can kind of see where we've got going on this. So best of luck and welcome to our new neighbor. And I might partake as well to, make myself feel healthier, and we'll see where it goes from there. But the equipment's all moved in. I think they're just in the process of getting the rest of the area spiffed up, and they should be good to go for after the holiday. But again, Creative Pilates, our new business neighbor, opening up just next door to us, opening up on Wednesday. So best of luck to Amy and everybody there, and welcome to the neighborhood. And hope we don't play too much loud music when you guys are trying to work out over there. So if you get a chance, check it out and stick your head in and say hi and welcome them as well. And Jimmy Smith and his Wild Adventures saying good morning. And Gary, seems pretty on target with the TS records. That is kind of the way that it goes. Okay, a few new releases to get to today, including a couple that didn't make our drop video for some reason. No, made the drop video, didn't make the new release video. We did get a copy of new Cinda Williams. This is called Stories from a Rock and Roll Heart. And we have got the indie exclusive Cobalt Blue vinyl. Just one copy in the store for now. And we'll see where that goes. And we'll see if we can get more if needed. Hey, a late hello coming in there. A couple of them as well from the UP. Good morning to Mom. We'll say Mom up there. And Grandpa Steve Carlson. Enjoying some grandpa time. By the way, check out our podcast with Steve every Sunday. This Sunday is no exception. Steve may be a traveling guy right now and visiting that ultra cute grandkid of his, but we're still got a podcast forthcoming. So, hey, by the way, Steve, with the pictures I'm seeing of your grandkid with the head of hair, I hate to say it, but this is where he's heading in future life. It's just going nuts. Okay, back to the new releases. We also have the Nico case. Wild Creatures double LP showcasing Nico Case's 20-year journey as a trailblazing solo artist. This is on limited edition colored vinyl. Don't remember exactly which color vinyl that is, but one copy of Nico Case for you fans as well. Michigan metal. We got some heavier stuff right now. Pop Evil, the 10th anniversary reissue of Onyx, Onyx. This is on black ice vinyl, so I would imagine it's a little translucent. The other cool thing that does not come across at all is the fact that this is a really neat embossed cover. You can feel the raised edges on the imagery there, but kind of a neat little package they put together. A few copies of the new Pop Evil reissue, 10th anniversary edition of Onyx in store, ready to go for you this weekend. Charlie Watts from the Rolling Stones, the late Charlie Watts. It's an album called Anthology, and this is Charlie Watts flexing his jazz muscles. So some very cool stuff on here. Double LP, Stomping at the Savoy, Blackbird, Cool Blues, My Shit long ago. Let's see, Roll 'em, Charlie, What's New, even Take the A Train. So we've got some more traditional jazz. Charlie Watts was always really, really into that side when he wasn't jamming with the Stones and Edward occasionally. Also, we've got a new reissue of B.B. King, The Blues King's Best, a compilation coming from Stardust Records. This one is on gold vinyl, single LP. Lots of cool stuff from the King of the Blues there. A couple of recent releases, rather. Got another copy of the Ghost EP, Phantomime. I believe that this is the one with the cover tunes. This one on tan vinyl. Got a copy of that out on the shelf. Another copy of the Yusuf, a.k.a. Cat Stevens, King of a Land. Listen to a couple of these online. It's Cat Stevens. It's cool stuff, and it's got a little booklet or poster in there. Really kind of a neat release, and it sounds Really, really cool. Listen to a few of them online if you get a chance. And then finally, we sold one of these, so I had to get another one back. I've been enjoying my copies. I'm sorry to say. It's the Jackpot Plays Pinball Volumes 1 and 2, each of them on colored vinyl. And this is exactly what it looks like. These are the songs, music from pinball machines from the late 80s, 90s, throughout that era. And through their very big pinball fan. Check out our friends over in Bay City at Crazy Quarters Arcade if you've got a pinball itch and you want to go do some of that. So that and more. Check out our, holy cow. I apologize, folks. One more week, and we're going to get that mop sliced up a bit. Let's see. So the hours, I covered that. I covered our new neighbors. Check out our new release video a little bit later this afternoon. Check out the podcast with Steve Carlson as well. And that goes up on Sunday nights. And I think I can get this if you're very curious. It's two guys talking about records, of Vinyl Community Podcast, something Steve is gracious enough to give of his time and help us out with. And it is what it is. It's two guys talking about records. If I remember right, I think we're talking about new music and such this week. So I'm just kind of punching buttons until we get anywhere here. Here's one other comment as well. Oh, Jeff saying good morning. Good morning, Jeff, as well. And up from the UP, mom says she likes the shirt. It's the Upper Peninsula Honor Flight. I was very, very honored to take part in that several years ago, and very, very, very cool. Oh, Steve is correcting me. Jangle Pop this week. The new music was the other week. So yeah, we're talking Jangle Pop. That's right. Thank you, Steve. I'm just kind of spinning around on here. What would I do without you? Okay. I think that is it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. There's no Blue or the Dude with me today. They are out being their active selves. No dock jumping today. They're doing their shed hunt stuff. And I think Blue is going to be hanging out with me tomorrow, Sunday, here at the store, for those of you that want to come by and say hey to Blue because you don't care about records or me. I understand. Don't worry about it. So that will do it. Come see us today. It's a great day, especially if it starts raining a little bit later or if it stays hot like this and humid. Come on in to 716 George Street, just north of the downtown Midland area. We're here today from now until 6 p.m. Tomorrow, Sunday, from 12 noon until 5 p.m. Don't forget, we're closed on Monday and Tuesday, but that's the holiday anyway, so lots of folks are going to be closed. But that's our normal hours. We're back again for the next week. And then don't forget our week ahead. We're closed coming up for that little bit of a time off type of week. So until then, you folks have a great one. I will be back live next week. Don't forget the upcoming vinyl show later today and the podcast on Sunday. And I'm rambling a little bit, but you folks have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves outside while we got a little bit of a break from the smoke. And we will talk to you next week from Radio Wasteland Records. Thanks so much for being here. You guys have a great 4th of July and a safe Independence Day, hopefully. Thanks.